What's the message?
What's happening, YouTubers? Eddie here with Nelson and Sons Review. Right now I'm broadcasting on the Google Home Hub and Mini.
Broadcasting now.
What's happening, YouTubers? Eddie here with Nelson and Sons Review. Right now I'm broadcasting on the Google Home Hub and Mini. Welcome back, guys, to Nelson and Sons Review. On this channel, we do tech reviews, product knowledge, how-tos, and good old family fun. Now, first off, I want to ask you guys, what do you like better, the Google Home Hub or the Amazon Alexa? Click here to take a poll. So that broadcast feature that you saw is a really neat feature. All you got to do is use your phone, or you can ask the Google Home Hub or the Google Home Minis, and it just broadcasts a message throughout the house. So if you're leaving, if you say, hey, it's time for dinner, hey, come downstairs, hey, meet me in this room. It's kind of like an intercom, a hands-free intercom system for the entire house. So let's get on over to how I got the Google Home Hub set up, and I want to show you some of the other cool features that she can do.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
Back, guys, Eddie again here with Nelson and Sons Review. Today we're going to be looking at the Google Home Hub. Now this is a smart speaker by Google. It has the screen on it. So I'm going to walk you through how to get it powered up, how to walk you through the app on getting it set up on the app itself, and then I'm going to show you how to add the Nest products, because I have a Nest doorbell, and then the security system, and the outdoor camera that we're going to get set up to it. So I'm going to walk you through all of that, and then we're going to give it a test. All right, let's get to how I got this all set up.
Welcome to Google Home. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
All right, now that you got it all plugged in, you got to head over to your iPad, iPhone, Android phone, any kind of smartphone or tablet, and we got to download the Google Home app. So let's do that right now. So I got my iPad up here. I've got the App Store up, and I'm going to type in Google Home. Click on that one, and then you want the one that looks like a little house there. So we're going to download that, which I've already downloaded once before. All right, now that the app's all done downloading, let's get it opened up here. We're going to open it. It says, welcome home. Your content and devices are all in one place. So on the bottom down here, it says get started. On the bottom right, let's click that get started. We want to confirm my account. Since I'm already logged into this iPad with my Gmail account, it already found that I'm kind of logged in. So whatever you're logged in on your iPad is the account that it's going to first initially come to, but you can use another account. It has that option for you. So I'm going to click the one that I use often, Nelson and Sons Review, and we're going to click that, hit OK on the bottom down here, bottom right. And it's going to open up here. It says choose a home. We can create a new home, or just going to get default to home is what it's just going to be called. So we're just going to go with the default today. Click home. We're going to go next. So now it's looking for devices. I got my Bluetooth turned on up here on the, when you pull down on the top right on the iPad, Bluetooth turned on, and it's looking for this device here now. And on the bottom right of the device here, it's the Hub 5126. So now here on the app, it just says Google Home Hub 5126 found. Would you like to set up this device? And you say next. And it says connecting to the Google Home. And now the little setup icon here came up on the Google Home, and it's going to be the same here on the iPad. So do I see the code A2E5? Yes, I do. I'm going to hit yes. And then we're going to walk through all the steps on the iPad itself. So asking help improve Google by automatically sending them information. We definitely want to do that. So any issues or crashes that you have, it'll upload to Google and they can fix their issues down the road. So we're going to say yes. And it's asking, where is this device going to be? Ours is going to be in the kitchen. And I think you can do a custom. It says add custom room at the bottom if you want to name it whatever you want. But we're going to do kitchen for today. Next. Now I'm going to choose our Wi-Fi network. It's Gen Eddie's our Wi-Fi network. I'm going to hit next onto that. I'm going to log in here, type in my password, connect. Now it's connecting to Wi-Fi. Now you can see on here as well, it's pretty much in sync with what I'm doing on the iPad. So now it says it's all connected. So now it wants to set up Google Assistant. It's just kind of giving you an overview. Google Home Hub is powered by Google Assistant. Ask it questions, tell it to do things. It's always ready to help. So hit next, just kind of giving you an overview there. All right, so now we're on the part where it says teach your assistant to recognize your voice. And now this would be for, there's multiple people in the household, like different family members. They all use the same Google Hub. They all have different routines, different reminders, different calendar notifications. It'll recognize your voice and it'll give you just your personalized information. But it's just me and my wife in this family, so everything that we have, I'm not too worried about what she hears from me, what I don't hear from her. So I'm just gonna turn it off for right now. So I'm gonna hit no thanks. And it says, are you sure? I'm gonna say, yes, I'm sure. And then get personal results. I'm gonna say, I agree to all those findings there. Say close, I agree. And then enter your street address. I'm just not gonna do that right now just for a YouTube reason. So I'm gonna say not now, don't really need it at the moment. And say I'm sure. And now that I have YouTube Unlimited, it comes with YouTube Music and Google Play Music. So it's already highlighted those two features on there. You can add Spotify, Pandora. So I've already got YouTube Music. It pretty much has all the music that I want. So I'm gonna hit next on here. And then a default music service, when I ask her to play music, is going to be either YouTube or Google Play. So I'm gonna go with YouTube Music. And then it's asking, add your video services. I don't have any other video services. I don't have HBO or CBS Stars. So I'm just gonna hit next on here. And now duo calling, I'm not gonna use that either because I don't have that. I don't have an Android phone and just not personalized for me, but you can use duo calling with the Google Home Hub. I say not now or at that on the setup screen. So now what we can do here is choose an ambient mode. So when the Google Home is kind of asleep, you're not using it, there's ambient mode. So you can use your Google Photos. If you have that, you're backing up your photos to Google Photos. You can select an album, or you can just kind of do a random pick of all your photos in Google Photos. So that's kind of a cool thing. Or you can have the art gallery or a full screen clock. So we're gonna pick the art gallery. That way, just kind of some nice, cool, high definition photos going on. And it kind of shows you the time as well. So we'll say art gallery, we'll go next on that. And then you can choose which one you want. So let's go with Earth in Space. Can't go wrong with that stuff there. So now it's asking for, here's a review of what you have set up. Link music services, YouTube Music, kitchen display services, YouTube Music, Google Play, and then our Wi-Fi is hooked up. So we're gonna hit next. And it's saying kitchen display is ready. So I'm gonna hit continue here on the app. Now it's giving you on the unit here itself, it's showing here on the middle portion, this little guy here is the ambient light sensor. So it's gonna sense the light around you and it's gonna adjust the brightness of the display depending on how bright it is in here. And it actually does a color matching as well too. So it'll be a warmer color or a cooler color depending on the kind of light that it is. So that's kind of a cool feature. And then on the back of the unit here, it's got the mic mute switch on the back. So if she's always listening or you don't want her to listen to you, you can just turn it off. So if you do say, hey Google, she's not gonna hear you. So it's just, if you're having a party or your people are kind of messing around, she's turning on once in a while, you can just kind of turn off the microphone. There is the volume control, up and down physical knobs. You can go up and down with the actual volume on that. So those are the little buttons that are on the unit itself. So now that we're all done, I'm gonna hit the finish setup on the Google Home Hub itself here.
Welcome to your Google Home Hub.
All right, so now that the intro is done, we're just gonna swipe the screen here, and now it's all set up. So now you can say, hey Google, what's the weather?
Currently in Reno, it's 41 and clear. Tonight, it's predicted to be 36 and clear.
So now she's all set up. So back here on the actual app itself, back to the main screen here on the app itself, you can see the kitchen one device right here in the middle. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click that, and we're gonna tap the little gear icon in the top right corner up here. And this kind of just gives you a brief overview of all the, how the settings of the unit itself. So linked account, we got our Gmail, the name of the device, the street address, which you can put in later, what your home is called, ours is home, what room it's in, any other groups that you want to add to it, what Wi-Fi you're on. And then this other one here is kind of sound settings, equalizer. We can kind of turn the treble up and some of the bass up, make it sound a little bit better. Group delay correction, that's more for having all your devices set up, different speakers in different rooms. If there's a delay from room to room, you can kind of correct for that delay. So that's a little more in depth. The default speaker is going to be the kitchen display. You can set up a group if you have multiple Google Minis or Google Home Hubs everywhere. You can kind of set it to where if you ask it to play music, it plays everywhere or just in certain rooms. Default TV, I don't have a smart TV that you can control with Google Home, the Google Assistant, but if you have a smart TV that works with Google Assistant, you can just tell her to turn your TV off, which would be kind of a cool feature. Alarms and timers, you can adjust the volume of that. The display itself, so here we're going to set the low light activation, so it says when the low light mode begins when the room is, we'll say dim. I don't want it to be when it's too dark because I want to kind of dim down when it's dim already. During low light, choose what the screen will show. Just do the clock. I don't want it to be completely turned off. And then minimum brightness, we'll just do dim. And then screen timeout, it's asking if you want to turn the screen off. Don't want to do that. And then the ambient equalizer for the actual screen itself, we're just going to have it the default setting. And then the color matching, we're going to do always. That way it always looks to the color of the light that's in the house. So the down here we'll go to ambient mode, the art gallery. Like I said, this is where you can switch it between Google Photos, a clock, and then you can kind of set up everything in there. When it's in ambient setting like it is right now, it's showing those photos that we collected, the Earth and space photos. So I want to be able to show the weather, which is showing the weather, and the time, which is showing the time on there. So, and then personal photo data, it's giving us who took the photo and what it's for. That's pretty much all that is. Then it's got Bluetooth, time format, and all the other devices down here. So that's kind of the basic device settings in the unit itself. All right, so back here on the main screen on the app itself, you see the home, and then you have the play, broadcast routines, add, and settings at the very top here. So play is pretty much where you want your music to play. The kitchen display is what this is, and then office and bathroom speaker are my other two little mini Google Home speakers. All right, so now that we're all done, we're back here on the home screen of the app. You see on the very top here, it says home, says play, broadcast routines, add, and settings. We're gonna click the add button here, and we're gonna say set up device, because I'm gonna add all my Nest products that I have to the unit. So I can show you guys the doorbell and then the camera that I have set up in the garage and the thermostat that I have. So now it's saying set up, it says set up new device or add existing devices and services to your home. So we're gonna say, the one on the bottom here says works with Google. It says have something already set up. We're going to click that. And then we're going to search for, up here at the top right here, the little the magnifying glass. We're going to type in Nest. Click on the Nest here. Now it's going to sync up to my Nest account. It's just going to pull it up because I've already logged in with this iPad to my Nest services. Use my email address. It saved my password. So if you're using the keychain feature of the iPad or iOS, it saves all your passwords for you, so you don't have to worry about it. So it says, so works with Nest. It wants to, Google would like to do the following: control temperature, identify connections. It just wants to pretty much access everything on my Nest account. So I'm going to say allow. And it says accounts now linked at the top left there. So now we're going to say done. And now you see on the home screen, we've got, so it says play, broadcast. Now it shows thermostat, camera. So, and then down, if you scroll down, it shows front door, garage. I've got my garage camera. I've got my garage door sensor. The hallway is my thermostat. And then my Nest Guard is our security system. And then our master bedroom, we have that little motion sensor. So it shows you all the devices that work with the Nest product. So on the main app here, if you just click the thermostat, it'll show you what the thermostat's set at, and you can adjust it however you'd want on here, just like on the Nest app itself. You can adjust everything. And it's got heat mode. Down here you can just click the plus and minus, does the same thing, or you can just roll it with your finger. And then back to camera, it's going to ask me what camera I want to look at. So there's front door, which is my front door doorbell camera, so you can see live view of that there. And then we're going to go back, you just kind of swipe down. We're gonna hit camera again. We're gonna hit garage. So now it's connecting, it's gonna give me a live view of my garage there, so everything looks good. So you just kind of swipe down on the app here. And then the other cool feature with this unit, now that we've got the Nest, all the Nest products synced up to the Google Home Hub, all you gotta do is ask Google some questions now. So you say, hey Google, show me the front door.
Okay, streaming the front door.
Hi! Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, let us in, we're here.
Here.
Hey Google, show me the garage.
Sure, streaming the garage.
Hi. Hey Google, what's the hallway set to?
It's currently 69 degrees.
So now here you can actually adjust the unit itself too with the Google Home Hub on the screen. So that's kind of a neat feature. Or you can just say, hey Google, I'm cold.
You got it, warming the hallway up.
Hey Google, I'm hot.
Sure, cooling the hallway down.
Oh man! Hey Google, put eggs on my shopping list. Dang!
Okay, I've added eggs to your shopping list.
Hey Google, play royalty-free music on YouTube.
Sure, check out this royalty-free music station on YouTube Music.
Hey babe, have you seen any cookies around? Hey Google, show me an awesome cookie recipe.
Here are some recipes I found.
Hey Google, play the first one.
Here you go. Let me know when you want to start cooking.
Hey Google, start cooking.
Before we start, heat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me know when you're done.
And then the other thing is on the home hub itself, if you just swipe down from the top, you've got all your things up here. You've got your thermostat and your cameras up here. So if you just click camera, you can do the same thing. If you don't want to ask her, you can just do it manually. This is the manual way of doing it. Go down, camera, garage. So it all does all the same things as we did before. But thermostat, like I said, you can adjust the thermostat there. You just kind of swipe over. And then you swipe up here from the bottom, you've got your display brightness. You can change that. And then you've got your volume, do not disturb on. Your volume's over here, you can adjust it here. It has a timer and then the gear setting. So then you can just say, hey Google, set a 5-minute timer.
Okay, 5 minutes. Starting now.
So that's another feature. One we use all the time, and if you scroll over, you can kind of see all your other features that you have here. And then you can say, hey Google, tell me a joke.
One joke coming up. Why did the Scarecrow keep getting promoted? Because he was outstanding in his field.
Whew. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. That was a lot of information. We use most of those features almost every single day. So please leave your comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the little reminder bell. Tell your friends and family about me. Let me know how I can improve the video. And also, I want you guys to make sure you take the poll of whether you like the Amazon Alexa or the Google Home Hub. Please click here for that. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. We do tech reviews, product knowledge, how-tos, and good old family fun. Do tech reviews, product knowledge, how-tos, and good old family fun. I want to review on this channel. We do product reviews, tech. Oh shit. All right, guys, welcome back to Nelson and Sons Review. On this channel, we do product reviews. Dang it. Now, that broadcast feature that you just guys saw on the beginning was make sure, oh my gosh, you say broadcast and you